What's up, my fellow addicts? B2 checking in with the Christmas event. I know it's what you guys have been waiting on to see. I keep getting messages. B2, B2. This ain't on demand. Ain't Cox Cable. Anyway, let's get running through this real quick. So, first thing I like to do is I want to show you guys one of my favorite things to do is to come into our main channel here. Let's mark them as red and go to the bottom and drop a, watch this, RPG buy coin trumpet and an RPG use coin trumpet. And then we've got this pingable roll, and watch how many people jump on the bandwagon. Ready? Come on, catch. 3, 2, 1. Where's all the people? Come on. There we go. There we go. Look at them typing down here. Get that money. Look, it can go up to 228K in Channel 1. So, Epic RPG Room 1. Usually at night about this time, I'll drop one, and we'll get some coins. And then we'll jump right into this Christmas special, right? So, what up, yes? Nobody knows that we're filming, so let's just kind of see what the amount is here. Couple more people typing. Let's go. Catch, 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 catch. And it should drop soon. 128K, not bad, not bad. All right, so cool. So let's get on with the Christmas special. So here's the deal. You're just going to go RPG Xmas to get started. And it's going to drop all the commands on you. Pretty simple. Info, tree, calendar, quest. So I'm going to go through all these, not one by one. I'm not going to read everything. I'm going to let you guys do that. I'm just going to show you what's important about the Christmas event and how to knock out some of the easy stuff, right? So first off, you're going to want to go RPG code, Epic RPG Xmas. And it's going to drop you, which I've already used it. It's going to drop you the godly box to get started. And it's going to have 4 items. We'll talk about those later when I talk about presents. But you just want to start off with that because it's huge. It's like a boost and it gets you rolling, right? Next is you're going to do RPG Xmas help. And you're going to want to read about these different things. Now, I'm going to tell you the important stuff, but you're going to want to go back through here and know everything about the event, right? So here's the deal. So really, you're looking to get presents and snow. Like, that's pretty much the gist of it, right? So you can get them through any of the commands. And I'll show you, I'm hunting Ascended, but it'll pop and look, B2 got a present. Pretty easy peasy. I'll do training. I don't have any rubies, at least I hope I don't. I got nothing. I'll do chainsaw. I got nothing, right? So no big deal. I got a duel, but I'm just, my guy is so wacky. I've got edgy and I'm ranked 105, so I just lose every single duel right now. I won a bunch of duels and it was just randomly my level shot up. So anyway, you're going to want to make sure you're hitting all of your commands on the cooldowns. That's the first way. And you'll look, your inventory will be crazy with all these Christmas items on here. So I'm going to explain this to you and walk you through. The first thing that you want to do is do Xmas and then do quest, right? It's going to show you the 5 quests to get all the parts to the Christmas star. So the first one is to open 500 presents. You're not going to be able to get around that. Just knock that out as soon as you can and do them in groups of 10, right? So all you're going to do is going to do RPG Xmas open, and you're going to say present 10, which is the max, right? So if I do 11, it's going to error out. Xmas open present. I should have probably just copy and pasted that, but you're going to see you get all these items. That's cool. I got 3 snow. That's actually a little bit more than normal. You're going to get like wooden log, normie fish, life potions. It's just common. You're not going to get it. I'm going to show you the actual breakdown of the presents. So if you go RPG Xmas present, it's going to pop open and it's going to, let me see, maybe I got to pluralize it. Presents, right? It's going to show you the common drops, life potion, wooden log, normie fish, snow. The next one's going to be epic, golden, pine needle, and then ornament piece, right, or part. Now, in the easy ones, inside of these just regular presents, you're going to have a 98% chance to get this common loot. I mean, you guys can read the chart, right? But as you go epic, you still have a chance, a really high 79% chance to get a common item. And then a 24% chance it just goes down to Omega. You can no longer get common. But the Omega, you can get an uncommon. And I've seen it happen, right? I saw someone open up the godly box and they got like an ornament or like a epic fish or something like that. It just happens. When you get up top here on the godly, you're going to get one of these 4 items. The hat right? It looks like Christmas shat. That's weird, but it's Christmas hat. You're gonna get the sleepy potion. You're gonna get the gingerbread and the candy cane. Candy cane takes you up a dungeon level into a new area. Gingerbread actually allows you to go to area 0, which allows you to farm double mats for Christmas. And I'm gonna talk about that later on. In the video. Sleepy Potion, we all know that from the Halloween event. That is going to reset your cooldowns by 24 hours. Does not reset pets or guild items. So, and then the hat allows you to fight something and get some big prizes. So that's the really on the presents breakdown on there. Now, the cool thing with the presents is that you can combine them, right? So if I go to RPG, Xmas, and then I go to recipes, it's going to kick off and show you all the things that you can do. First thing, get your tree base. It's done. I'm going to show you why after this. And then ornaments, you're going to need something like 40 ornaments and 90 pine needles to complete your tree. And then you're going to need to put together your star. The star we already talked about, that's in your quest, RPG quest. Finish all 5 of those, and we're going to talk about the remainder of those items. And then these presents you can actually create out of 5 epics. You can create 5 presents to get an epic present, 5 epics to get a mega, 5 megas to get an ultra. So you can do the math on that. I'm not going to math. But the important part is all this snow that it takes to change gifts over actually has run me a little low on snow. I'm down to 110, right? So, of course, the best way to get that is going to be RPG, Xmas, and then shop. You're going to be able to buy items with presents, which means you can buy the snow boxes. It'll give you between 2 and 20 snow. I think it's a better chance than opening up 15 gifts of getting a higher amount of snow from the snow box, just personal. You can reset your arena. I'm not going to use any of these down here. To me, none of those are worth it. It would be more worth it if I had a bunch of extra gingerbread, maybe the Christmas background. But, you know, again, if you have the Halloween, it's going to blast that out and put the Christmas. So that's why I don't do the special backgrounds. The Christmas title is a one-time use, so you change the title, it's gone. Not worth 1,250 presents, IMO, in my opinion. This right here, I would use that sparingly, and only if you had to get the like 1081 to finish like Dungeon 14 or something really high. The temporary life, maybe for 400 is just so steep for that. So your best bet is to convert gifts up higher. So you're just going to go RPG Xmas, and then you're going to say craft, and then you're going to say epic present. And then it's going to create an epic present, and it's going to use your 54 here. So I had 59 and 2, and now I have 54 and 3. And so you see as you combine those, how they go up. And of course, the snow went to 108 from 110. So you can see how you're going to run out of snow really fast. You create 50 gifts. Boom, 100 snow, gone. He gone. So be mindful of that, and make sure you're always on your cooldowns. I've not been watching my cooldowns. So let's go ahead and see if we can get another gift. Now, doing these regular hunts is going to hit quest 4. So I'm going to pop back to the... I don't need to go ascended for that. I got the chainsaw unlocked. So RPG Xmas quest. Now remember, opening the gifts is a big one. The next one is to eat cookies. You just have to eat 300. It actually said 500 at the start, so I popped 500 cookies, and then they fixed the tooltip in there. I was like, oh, well, there's 200 cookies. But it's just glad that I got like almost 5K more, so I'm not that upset, right? The hunt slime here, it's a rare mob. It actually will drop 100 gifts too, so the more you use that hunt command, the better off that you're going to be on there. So make sure you're using that at every cooldown. Then the daily 2.0 is going to be the advent calendar. So you're just going to RPG Xmas and then do calendar, or I think you could do advent, either one. And it's just going to automatically open up. We're on day 3, and so I got 10 gifts. For that, and then of course as it goes up the ladder, I'm gonna get a pine needle, more gifts, and the gifts get better later on the calendar. Sleepy potion, 2 candy canes, holla, another potion, and then a godly at the end if you get them all done for the chance of another gingerbread. And again, don't forget, I'm gonna talk about that gingerbread soon, so don't forget that. So then what you can also do is take a look. Now there's no other recipes, there's no second RPG Xmas recipes 2. There's no second, it's still the same, and RPG Xmas recipes cook. There's nothing to cook. It just defaults to the same. I've already tried all those to see if there's any Easter eggs, and nothing. Last item is RPG Xmas tree, my favorite Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And it's going to show you the progress on here. So when you first start it and you build the base, you're just going to have this brown stick underneath there, right? The tree base. But every time you add a pine needle, it's going to start filling in your tree here, and the ornaments are going to start popping up all over. And then, of course, when you build your star on the top. Now, it says I have 21 days left to finish my Christmas tree, so we're excited about that. I don't think there's going to be a problem getting it all done. So we're gonna be taking a look at that. The last item to look at is Xmas tree top. Now, and I'm going to talk about gingerbread. Now, these are the top players of opening presents. Kind of crazy. Stan and Goro, Kane, Tyrion, all over 10K gifts. What up? I love it, man. So anyway, gingerbread. Here's my theory on gingerbread, right? So if I was to get a gingerbread right now and I ate it, it would go to area 0 of 9. Now that would enable me, because I've already done that yesterday, and I got mine out of my godly box and ate it immediately to test it out. Regretted eating it like I was in area 6, so there's no way that I need to stay in area 6, because it's going to farm as if you're in that area. So I was dropping unicorn horns. I ended up with like 500 unicorn horns trying to farm through and test this all out, right? So the gingerbread is powerful if you are going to time travel soon. I would recommend that you time travel and then eat the gingerbread in the lower level and farm in A3, right? So if you're going to eat that gingerbread, farm as many gifts as you can to complete everything, you're going to be racking up all these A3 fish. Or even if you did it in A5, when you do apples, depending on what time travel you are, in your earlier time travels, apples makes more sense than fish. But if you do happen to get it and eat that gingerbread in A3, man, farm that out. Get like 500,000 fish in the next week or 2, 3 weeks, whatever it takes you. You'll thank me, because you'll work. Not only your merchant will max out, but your enchanter will max out. You'll be able to convert stuff. You just trust me. Like, I wish that when I had started playing the game, I would have farmed more, and the gingerbread would have forced me to stay in that area longer and farm quite a bit more. So anyway. That's it for the Christmas special. I would recommend opening those gifts, following that quest line as much as possible, right? So then you're going to run down and finish that tree. Now, it's going to give you the award at half at completing 50%. So just make sure you're farming that. Any questions? Come to the server. The link will be in the description, and you can ask questions in a help channel that we have here. I'll show you that real quick. Anybody who comes on can go into ERPG help, and we've just got pages and pages of question and help and graphs and things that people ask over and over and over again. I can scroll this thing for days, right? So anyway, get on the server, get the help, look at what's on here for the pinned messages. There's all kinds of stuff pinned on here so that you don't have to ask a ton of questions. There's things with the trades, what it takes at what time travels, what areas to do the trades at, like what commands to use. We've also got the guide commands channel with the guide, Epic RPG guide. If you own a server, put this bot on there. It's just invaluable. We ran a guide on our own through Dinobot forever, but using this, like, these are the ones that we did manual for A1, right? And we did that, but you can go in here and get the fancy version on there. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great time. Enjoy this Christmas event, and I'll holler at you guys. See ya.